As the room fill up, be sure to hit the like button, share this content, let a friend or a neighbor know where to go when they want to tune in to Cowboys, Sports Talk, and beyond. Come on. Mama said there'll be days just like this. Cowboys, Bills, regardless, this is Dak versus Josh and them. Come on. Let me know if your notification swat up one way or another. Come on. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Riggs!
I want me some glory help.
Come on. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Let me know if the audio is straight. Appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. The name is Law Nation. Come on. Appreciate everybody. Come on with it. Thank each and every last one of you all for joining in on this glorious day, this beautiful day. And I get it. You know, this will always be the Dak Prescott must-win game. It haven't been a situation. It's a little bit distorted. Okay, I got you. I got to turn it down just a little bit. Let me know if we're better now. Let me know if we better now. If we are better now, let me know. 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 All right, so it should be better now. So Cowboy Nation, as we talk about this will always be the Dak Prescott versus whoever, the Cowboys must-win game. And when we start to listen and look back at everything, we can say to yourself, appreciate you, thank you. Like I said, whenever I'm moving around, sometimes the audio get distorted and these sorts of things. But now it's fine, it's great. So, yeah, there's an ongoing problem when you're a one-man show. But, hey, time will heal it all, right? And we're straight with everything else. Good. All right, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing now that I got both of the comments on the same pathway now. You know, earlier I used to have two different systems to go live on multiple platforms, but it seems as if though we are fixed with the Restream. So salute to Restream for getting it together. Now that I said that, the Dallas Cowboys, where are we? We got 10 wins. Okay, where are we now? Okay, we are the number one team in the NFC East. Okay, what do we need to do now, Law? Well, we got to win these last games. Why? Because I'm greedy. I'm looking at this team for home field advantages. I'm looking for this team if we continue. I don't give a dog about MVP, OPY. You know, you ain't got no alibi, none of that stuff. I don't care about regular seasons. I don't care about that. We want to win the game so that we can get into the postseason and hear all the naysayers talk about this and talk about that, and then whoop whoever that's going to see us in the postseason and get to the bowl. Those are the ways that we have to go through this. But now we got a Josh Allen, a quarterback who's pretty good, and on a team that's pretty good. Now, do their record reflect that? Nah, but they are a team that's been pretty good this season. And sometimes, you know, when you look at it, they play pretty well at the house. They don't allow a lot of points and stuff like that at the house. They are top 10 in every category. Offense, they're number 5 in the National Football League. Defense, they're number 9 in the National Football League. So those two things as far as a recipe is a recipe for, hey, you can't have mistakes. You can't have shortcomings. And on top of that, you know, he get the benefit of the doubt. People are saying that Josh Allen is not elite. And this is from D'Angelo Brown. Appreciate you, bro. But at the end of the day, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. Why? Arm talent. They don't care about the 17 INTs he throw, right? They don't care about all of the other stuff. They don't care about his completion percentage being 66.9. And they don't care about all of that. They look at the arm talent. They look at the total touchdowns, 35. Those 17 interceptions, they don't count. They don't count. Interceptions only count when it's over here in Dallas, right? Or turnovers. He has 17 total turnovers. Those only count because, they don't count because he ain't in Dallas, and the passer rating 93.4. There's people right now banging on the table saying, man, I wish we had Josh Allen, right? And the Bills had Dak Prescott. That's just how it goes, ladies and gentlemen. And then in somewhere alternate universe, Earth 13, Josh Allen is over here, Dak Prescott is over there, and everybody's saying, man, shoot, you better watch out for Dak Prescott. Earth 13, they got Dak Prescott on the Buffalo Bills, and he's killing it, right? And it's just the same argument. When you play for the Cowboys, you're going to get scrutinized. You're going to get sullied. You're going to get denigrated. You're going to get spit upon. Those are things that unfortunately happen.
I have Dak Prescott at 8, and it is...
Listen to this. Mina Kimes last year. Let me know if y'all can hear audio.
It is crazy. I have Dak Prescott at 8, and it is crazy to me that anyone would think he's not a top 10 quarterback in the NFL, especially after doing this list and going down my rankings and thinking through it all. And Dak Prescott, since he was drafted 2016, 5th in QBR, his adjusted net yards per attempt, which is a good metric, it accounts for touchdowns and sacks, interceptions, basically. His career, ANYA, is 9th in NFL history. Now, some of that is, the where we live in. He's right behind Tony Romo, hilariously. Another underrated Cowboys quarterback. The big ding on him right now, of course, is that last year he had the worst interception rate in football. But from 2016 through 2021, the first 5 years of his career, amongst all quarterbacks who started at least 50 games, he had the 5th lowest interception rate in football. He was tied with Drew Brees. Maybe something broke inside of his brain and this interception rate is going to continue, but I'm going to bet on the fact that for the previous 5 seasons, it was not a problem. So we don't have to be the obsession with it. And there's multiple reasons for that. I've talked about them. Some of it is on the Cowboys receiver. Some of it on Dak himself, I think, and the types of throws he tries to make. Yeah. But just expand your sample size and consider this dude's freaking career when he was fine. That's all I have to say.
Was she right, y'all? Ooh, was Mina Kimes right? Oh, my gosh. She was right. She was like, man, I ain't going to even worry about it. That's what's the earlier part of the year before the NFL season kicked off. And she was right, And she brought up some data and facts and everything else. So now, it's surprisingly, who's acting like Dak Prescott. Let me see if I can pull this up now. Don't want to get shout out to my guy Zeke. Justin Herbert. Let's see if I can pull this up now, All right, so Herbert is the new Dak Prescott, He's on pace to having a season like, dare I say, Dak Prescott had basically in 2021. And he's playing on a team where he got good stats, got good numbers or what have you, 3,136 yards, 20 touchdowns to 7 INTs. You would think that that's the world. And I know he's hurt now, I believe. But when you start to look at everything else, you start to say, hey, that's supposed to be an elite guy, right? That guy getting paid $250,000. $1 billion, $250 million. He's getting paid $250 million, Justin Herbert. Great content. Appreciate you, Perez. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate you. And we look back at Dak Prescott now, 28 touchdowns, right? A total of really 30-something, right? 30, I believe. 3,505 yards with 6 INTs. That's good stuff. That's flat out good stuff. And then when we contextualize everything, when we start pulling up this dude right here, the Buffalo Bills or what have you, we can see that, hey, this dude is a turnover machine. He's first place in the National Football League in turnovers, and he's first place in INTs with 14 of them. And he's thrown for 3,448 yards with 25 touchdowns. So when we start to look at everything, appreciate y'all, man. Thank everybody for tuning in. And we start to look at everything and we say, all right, so how's the matchup? Who's going to face who? How are we going to expound upon these things? How can we get this going for, dare I say, the playoff and beyond? Or how do we match up well against those particular Bills? And if you're looking for any loose ends on the Bills, I would say first and foremost, let's look at their defense. And when you look at their defense, I think that, you can get Tyler Rapp. You can also try Rasul Douglas. We'd seen him before. And Benford. You can attack their secondary so that you guys can see what I'm seeing. You can look at it from this perspective here. I'm looking at it right here as it relates to they got a great interior. They got a great interior. I like Oliver. I like Phillips. He's a real big boy who's going to push things back. They got a guy who can blitz off the edge. Floyd, he's a little slower this year. And if anything, we're going to see my guy attack the seams. And that's Jake Ferguson. We're going to see our guy attack this guy right here, Tyler Rapp. He got slow hips. He's not a fast, shifty guy. He's a playmaker to a degree, but he's not a guy that can go sideline to sideline. Rasul Douglas, he's been pretty good for them, right? If y'all can see all of my chicken scratch on the screen right here. I think that when we look back at everything and you look at our Cowboys and what we do and we do what we can do, the elixir for this game should be the 88 kid. Oh, yeah. It should be Lamb all day. I'm looking at him as the king of kings out here as our wide receivers, and then it should be a big day for my guy Ferguson. Those two guys should attack the middle of the field of the Buffalo Bills. Dak Prescott, man, they giving him 92. He's the best quarterback this season far as ratings and beyond. And then you look at these boys right here. Man, those guys right here, the Smith brothers. I want to take Pollard and just slam him right through these two guys right here. Pause if you need that. And then bounce them to the outside. Pause if you need that, right? So I'm looking at those type of things right there on how we should attack and how we should get things busy with our particular team. Speaking of that, we was listening in to a few things about Jake Ferguson and 1310. The ticket got some excerpt on
Ferguson.
Can y'all hear that?
What a revelation this year.
Yeah, let's talk about him. We barely have mentioned him all season despite his quality.
He has that frame and the look and the speed that you could not have asked for anything better.
Good.
After you lose, a tight end that caught a ton of balls, and a lot of people are looking at that spot going, what are you going to do there? And it seems like every play he makes is a big play in one form or another,
Yeah, and I'll be honest, I did not know that he was this good in terms of...
No one did.
I didn't know he was this good, and then if you want to get into what NBC was saying last night, I didn't really know he was like one of their dogs on offense where he's...
Yeah, we've really just learned that against the Seahawks.
Yeah, where he's talking smack and he's protecting dudes and pulling enemy guys off the pile.
Hey, man, he a full dog. He a full dog. Albert, I feel you. He says, Law Nation, we need to stay humble. Who, we? Are you talking about the players? Because we can say whatever we want, Albert, but it's not going to change the outcome. We don't have no control of that. If anything, we need to be loud. We need to let people know we're coming. We need to travel up to the Buffalo area in heavy silver and blue and be loud. We need to be that 12th man to our degree, because staying humble and being humble, what they're going to change? They don't change nothing for what we can do. I mean, we can knock somebody down and say, hey, I apologize for knocking you down, but we don't live in that world where we can control that outcome, right? I mean, one of the most humbled players of all time that we know, rocked the silver and blue, Dak Prescott. Right? He's super ultra humble with his, right? He hear the noise in the news outlets spitting upon him, right? He hear like he's a better guy than us, right? He's a better guy than most of us out here. Shoot, I would have been like, all right, cool, yeah, Carton, over there that was talking noise about his baby mama and everything, and said that he had a mistake having a child. Hey, 160 million, shoot, give Law Nation 600,000. I would have been up there. Hey, Carton, somebody got a special guest. I would have came in there with a 3-piece suit with my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Pregnant and all. And you talking about being humble? Shoot. But see, these players got to be humble, and they are. They very much so are. The same fan base that praise these players, I keep in mind that we was heading down a pathway that we were just as despicable and nasty as the Eagles. I'm old enough to remember that Dak Prescott broke his thumb week 1 in 2022. And on his way out, the fan base that say that they love this team, that say that they back this team, threw trash and spit upon the man, and he had to run in to get x-rays. So being humble, yes, we can say, yeah, the fans need to be humble, but the players and the fans need to just understand that we've been one of those fans bases that don't have a good name anymore. Don't have that good name until a few weeks ago. That was crazy. Can you imagine us playing this sport, or we playing this sport, and somebody throwing trash at you because we lost? And the craziest thing of it all, that was the last time we lost at home, is when he broke his thumb. That's crazy, huh? But I give it what you're saying, Albert. I'm not picking on you. I'm not beating you up. But it just goes to show you that we don't have any control of it. Number one rule is from Jay Worthy. A Cowboy fan can't be humble. No shot. He ain't lying. Yeah.
He ain't lying.
Yeah. So let's listen.
Get off my guy, all that stuff. I didn't, again, I enjoy the Badgers very much. That's my team from being a young boy, cleaning their stadium in high school. So I have a blind spot for the Wisconsin guys, and so
the last home regular season game, postseason, if you want to throw that in, we did lost that postseason game, but that's literally the last game we lost in the regular season was when Dak Prescott broke his thumb. I'm to the degree, and I know I'm off subject right here, but if you can go back to 2020, no, I'm right, because there was 20. No, I'm right. There was the last home regular season game, in postseason game we lost at home, because we lost to the 49ers last year at their crib, right? But even before that time frame, because that was 2021 when we lost at home at the Cowboys versus San Fran game. And I'm to the degree, even in that game, it took 14 penalties. But there were 3 catches that my guy Cedric Wilson couldn't catch. And I'm not using this as an excuse, but I'm just only explaining, not complaining. That all Jerry had to do was pull the damn curtains up. Cedric Wilson, he couldn't even see the ball. He catches that pass there. We wouldn't even have to fight for the final minutes of the game, right? When the officials didn't want to give us the ball and we tried to do the, hurry up game. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. So hopefully, since we got Jimmy Johnson in the Ring of Honor, at least Jerry would have at least put some tent up there, man, put some curtains up there. If it is a playoff game and the sun is just blaring, right? Come on, Jerry. Just do us a favor, man. Put some tent up there or put some curtains, man. Do something, Let's go.
For whatever reason, I kind of downplayed his NFL upside because I thought maybe I overrate him. because he went to a school I like very much. Bro, he is so much better than he was at Wisconsin. It's crazy.
Isn't that weird?
Is this the Haley Cavender effect?
I don't have any idea, man. Although
Not hurting.
she's
He hit the portal to go to TCU, right?
No. Well, they talk enough about my guy Ferguson, but let's go back to this matchup. This is where I think that we can do some damages with Ferguson. I think that Ferguson can bring that element to the table. And even when we go to our 12 personnel, you see Schoon back there. This is going to be a heavy run pursuit. I think that we can get some damages done from there. I think that this team, when we start to think of it, of course, we will always be the team that people will always say, hey, can we win the big game? Is this the big game for us? Is this a situation and scenario that the Cowboys now facing a team that's complete? And one thing I can tell y'all for sure, that this particular team, when we are faced against all of the odds, shoot, this year, we accomplished, we achieved. So all we got to do is just continue to do the same thing. I got one other thing that I wanted to bring light to. Yeah. Let's talk about this one right quick, because a lot of people want to talk about the slander, but let's listen to it.
Yes, we probably have 6 game changers at that position in the NFL right now, maybe 7. Most guys are game managers. Now, there's different levels of game managers. That doesn't mean they're bad players. Jared Goff, yes, is a game manager. He's a high-end game manager. Dak Prescott, a game manager, a high-end game manager.
This year that he's playing that way, that would be my question. Is Dak not playing at a higher level than that?
But Green, he is, yes. Yeah. I have said this for years. There's like 6 or 7 guys
right.
that you put them anywhere and they're going to be good. And then there's a group of like another 7 or 8 that are really good players. And then dependent upon what is around them, if you got the good offensive line and good playmakers and really good play caller, they can play into that level. But that's not who they are over the body of work.
He would get in here. What do you think?
Yeah, listen, I think that honestly.
All right, so speaking of game managers, and speaking of these things that a lot of people like to talk about with Dak Prescott, and when you say high-end game managers, low-end game managers, no, it's football. I think that there's moments within a game that you would say, I need for my quarterback to reel it in and to get that score for us. I think there's moments in a game whereas you need to start dealing. You need to start saying, I got to get my playmakers involved. Oh, my playmaker not involved? And then the coach understands, I got to call a play to get my playmaker involved. Let's do an end around. See, what most people like to do is put these quarterbacks in boxes. And they would say, well, Dak Prescott would never win the Super Bowl because the previous quarterback never won a Super Bowl. Or they would like to say, well, Dak Prescott would never win because they want to be right from their previous statement. I still get messages every day, no matter what I post, Tony Romo was better. Oh, man, Tony Romo would have. Tony Romo. So regardless of what we do, they will still bring up Tony Romo, right? And I get it. Tony Romo is beloved with most fans, right? He is the guy that they look at it and say, hey, put him in the uniform. I don't care if it's been 8 years. Let's see Tony Romo play one more time. Why? Because they want to be right. And there's nothing wrong with that. I get it. But at the end of the day, it's time to move on. It's been 8 years. And if he wasn't in shape when he was playing, can you imagine now? You're trying to bring him back now. Shoot. He probably be still better than Cam Newton, though, by the way. But that's a whole nother story conversation since we're talking about game management. Look, we never had the ability to look back at games and make the necessary adjustments on the fly, or to look at it and say, if this the hot hand guy, let's figure out a way to get him the ball. I'm seeing at an all-time rate now that we are utilizing and using. Appreciate you, press. Thank you for the support. I see for right now that we are utilizing and using. All right, guys, shout out to you, Holly. Thank you for the support. Man, y'all with all of this good support, I love it. Our playmakers, even when they stall out, we put CeeDee Lamb on the end around. The last regime or the last coordinator didn't know what to do with it. Oh, Lamb not hot? Hey, that's okay. We wide receiver by committee. We'll try to get Noah going, or we'll try to get T.Y. going, or we'll try to get X, Y, and Z going. No, not with this particular regime. And if it's a situation that if it's Brandon Cooks that's not eating, then you would see with your natural eyes Ferguson eating. If it's Ferguson not eating, then you will for dog sure see a game plan designed and put around CeeDee Lamb. And CeeDee Lamb been playing such an efficient rate that all of a sudden when you look back at it, this dude done broke records that nobody in the history of the NFL could do. So that's why I look at it like that. Let me see if I can get all y'all super chats. Appreciate you. Press says, humble being humbled, not going to get us nowhere, Law. They just want us to lose so bad. Turn up, Cowboys Nation. It's not going to be close. Are you talking about this game? Are you talking about that, that we were going to go in there and run through everything? We're gonna run through the Bills. I respect our opponents, right? I look at it like the Bills ain't no one to sneeze at, but I'm also looking at it like the moment you stress Josh Allen, he will say, "Hey, here you go. I made some turnover pie for you." You want another slice? I'm generous. You want another slice? And he got a lot of confidence in his arm that he's willing to thread the ball in between certain spots that it don't belongs, right? Halle, appreciate you, Law. I'm the only one who feels guilty that they picked up a couple of flags versus the Sheagles. I felt like that for like 24 hours. Well, what flag? You shouldn't feel guilty. At the end of the day, there were some flags that they should have picked up. That series that really saved the Eagles from getting really blown out, there was 2 calls on Tyler Biotish. One where they talked about he was clipping and he hit the man on the side, and the other one they was talking about something with holding or something like that when he clearly had his hands into the inside. They gifted the Eagles at least that's 20 yards or such, right? It gifted them 20 yards. And the last time we faced off versus the Eagles, there was a clear grab of the face mask. And only thing I can say is, Holly, you didn't see not one Eagle fan apologize and say, you know what, that was really a face mask on Michael Gallup. But, they looked at each other and they said, okay, we want to give Jalen Carter that credit to that sack. Shoo. So I look at it like this. Even if they didn't pick up a few calls or what have you, this game was so far outreach that the aficionados were like, damn, the Cowboys are just better. One can argue that we collectively beat the doggone Eagles worse or better. We beat them bad. We beat them bad. We beat them, if I can put it this way, is this the correct way? We beat them better than the doggone 49ers. 49ers ended up being 42-19. They couldn't even pinch us. We gave them 6 points or 7 points. We beat them bad, boy. Anytime, look, the whole entire Eagles community, they didn't even jump in. I felt different for the last 24 hours. They just not coming around the way. It's Thursday. They just not talking about some stuff, We beat them bad. And we gave them points. And we didn't even play to our best capabilities, right? But one thing I will say from this whole conversation piece, them Niners now, my guy Albert, he was talking about being humble. Shoot. If that's the case, them Niners need to be humbled. yes, indeed, them Niners need to be humbled. Shoot, that's the team that I got circled on the calendar. Not overlooking the Bills, not overlooking the Miami, not overlooking the Detroit Lions and Washington team. When will it be Shout out to you for the stars, Trey. Thank you so much for your love and adulations, Trey. Appreciate you. Hey. When will it be that teams are going to say, damn, man, we got Dallas, man. Oh, man, we got Dallas, man. We finna play Dallas. Why is always, man, we got to play doggone Bills, man. Oh, man, we got to play the Miami Dolphins. Oh, man, you seen that Detroit team. And, hey, don't sleep on Washington. Why is it not like the Bills sitting there looking at this schedule like, God, dog, man. We got to play Dallas. It's always us that we got to, hey, hat in hand, we apologize, or we'll hold the door for you. We are the media, we the America's team. They shouldn't fear us. We the cute and cuddly dog. Oh, yes, we get groomed or what have you. Why is it such that we couldn't hush any Eagles fan base up for all the 4-0 loud, 4-0 loud. They was all up in here dropping bird emojis and everything else. 5-0 loud, 5-0 loud, 6-1 loud, 7-1 loud. Even when they got beat down by the 49ers, and they said, "Well, we finna sweep y'all, loud. We finna sweep y'all, loud." They were talking about, "Hey, loud, get the broom ready," I mean, God dog. I'm sitting here like, all right, cool, all right. That's them talking noise after a ASS whooping. They still here. Yes, and they gonna look. This gonna be the most viewed game this weekend. Cowboys versus Bills. All of the Eagles fans are gonna be a number one Bills fan. They got their Bills hats and everything. Yes, indeed. They got front row seats. But it is what it is. Allen can't stop throwing interceptions. It's from Kathy. Yes, indeed. Yes, he can't stop throwing them. All right, one more segment on. I forgot to go back over here. Hold on, y'all bear with me. Yeah, y'all can see that. Yeah. Let me pull this up right quick. Appreciate y'all, man. Let's talk about their offense, though. Can y'all see that? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can see that. Boom. Yeah, okay, all right. So here's what we got here. I like Kincaid. I like his ability. He ain't Jake Ferguson, but he's all right, and he ain't Travis Kelce, but he get a tiara. He get a little tiara here for what he do. The guy that we have to stop and slow down, I give him a full crown, is Josh Allen. Diggs is a momentum type of wide receiver. He's a momentum type of wide receiver. If y'all might have to zoom in. Yeah. It's tight. Yeah, y'all might have to zoom in. Zoom. He's a momentum type of wide receiver. And he's a bully. He's a dog. But if Josh Allen, he's the key. He's the key to victory, and he's the key to their victory. You get Diggs in his mind, you throw him off kilter, you throw him if you fool around, miss some throws because he gonna want to show out. His mama and them gonna be there, his brother gonna be there, Aiden gonna be there, his little nephew gonna be there. So if you can control this dude, get him to drop a few passes, get him to run the wrong route, or you get Bland to pick six on while he's on the ball, you win the game. If you disrupt this dude right here, you win this game. The sneaky players for this particular team is this dude right here. I'm going to give him a bigger, he's more of a threat to me. He's more of a threat to me than any of these guys on the field. He's more of a threat to me, I'm going to say this again, than any of these guys on the field. He's more of a threat. If he could take the top, he can embarrass you crazily. You know, he can embarrass you crazy. So if we going to play man-to-man, and if we don't have no cover over the top, I don't think that Josh Allen got the capability to overthrow that dude. He don't have the best hands in the world, but he got that subtle goal speed that can take it, man. So if we try to get cute and play that single high safety stuff, and if it's anybody that trusts his arm on what God gave him to throw, it will be Josh Allen to Gabe. It's just what it is. Networks aren't against Dak redefining game managers because his numbers for touchdowns to interception ratio says he's elite. They would never say Dak is elite. It's from my guy Glenn Capers. You're right. They looking for ways, man. They say, man, we can't put this boy in elite status. No. That's not good for business. That's not good for business for them. They would rather sell that we are going to we're going to wet the bed or what have you. That's what they're trying to say, you know. Keep pressure on Allen, and he will make the mistakes. Indeed. Zone defenses, baby. Allen is not, he's not a check down dude. He's looking for long intermediate. His check down is his legs. Now, Shakira, he's a nuanced route guy. He'll kill you underneath on a drag. He'll kill you intermediate. He'll kill you on some hitches or what have you, and some end around stuff. That's his route trees right here. You know, post, flag, drag. You know, he ain't gonna do bang 8 stuff, but he's gonna be that dude that you have to say, okay, this is gonna be the Lewis matchup. If this is gonna be the Jordan Lewis matchup, then we will see. Stats don't define game managers or game changers. I feel y'all. Oh, my bad. I'm drawing this, and y'all can't even. I'll have to redraw it. Hold on. I'm sitting here drawing this, and y'all can't see me. Y'all supposed to keep me in tune, baby. Hold on. Let me erase. Let me erase all this. I drew all of this, and y'all couldn't even see me draw it. Okay. I said Shakira. He could do the drag. Find a soft spot in the zone right here. He could do the post. He could pretty good. He could do all of these routes right here. This dude, he could do any route on the tree, and he could do this little route right there. So he's going to be the dude that you have to watch out for. He's their Swiss Army knife, and he's their safety leak out valve. This Cooks kid, he's a willing runner, right? What we going to have to do is do him like we did his brother, right? And have Donovan Wilson to hit him one good time. Dono come down and hit him one good time, he'll equalize all of that. You know what I'm saying? He'll equalize. He will be the equalizer for all of that. Diggs putting Bland in the blender. All right, that's a good segue, Torrell. Who do you have guarding who? Who do y'all have guarding who? You know, that's what I like to know. Who do y'all want guarding who? Because that is the deal there. That would be the deal for all of us to think about. You know, I'm thinking. Let me see if I can pull up the Cowboys. Let me see if I can do it on the fly. Yeah. Y'all can see that. Let me know. Hey. So they got Bland on Davis. Okay, I can live with that. Let me see. Y'all probably can't see it. Well, y'all can see. I just cut the quarterback out. We don't need the quarterback. Y'all know the quarterback down there. Believe it or not, this the defense that I would like to see. That's nickel. Let's see what the base look like. Okay. Let's go nickel. This is exactly how I would have it. I would trust this matchup all day, y'all. I'll trust Gilmore on Diggs. I'll trust this matchup, Gabe Davis on Bland. But I will have him always over the top. I want Bland to be ultra aggressive. I want him to play man but have help over the top. I would trust. Don't pay attention to the grade 42. Don't pay attention to the grade. Don't pay attention to PFF grade. We just want looking at this as matchup. Don't pay attention to the grades. But I as long as Lewis stay physical with Shakir, with Tupac, he stays secure. Shakur. If he just stays physical with him, then that will be okay. It's just that when he do this number right here on Lewis, or he do that number right there on Lewis, then I need my help over the top. Fourth side, I want Wilson to come down and make sure he feel on Cooks or what have you. And Parsons and Lawrence off this edge right here. I think that they can attack. They do have a good, powerful O-line. You got Osiris Torrance and you got Dawkins over here on the edge. I thought McGovern was hurt, but y'all can let me know whether or not he's going to play this weekend. Matter of fact, let me double check and see. But I think that we can still get things going. It's a 3:25 game. Let's see. No injury reports so far. All right, so yeah, I got it right here. Kincaid is questionable. AJ is questionable. No, he's playing, Dan. All right, so he's playing. Okay. Shot to you, Crush. He says Diggs would have been crazy. Yeah, I said that we were robbed, bro. We were robbed of the opportunity to see that. 10 and 12 play drives will be good this week. Keep Josh on the sidelines. Time should not be his friend this week. Defense make Josh dink and dunk. Josh basically is thinking, all right, cool. I don't think he gonna dink and dunk, but he will dink and use those legs. I drew a dude right here, and I didn't even know I drew a dude right here. I drew a dude, like a little dude right here. Yeah. Bill Bean ain't got nothing on me, y'all. Look at that drawing right there. I drew a dude right there. I didn't even know it. All right, Vach Osiris versus Osa. Do we have my guy Vach in the house? If we do, salute to my guy. I would say this right here. That would be a situation that I trust Osa over Osiris. I think Osa will be able to get him at least one time. And let me go right here. This is our base right here. Boom. You see our bookends. We have Parsons and Law on the edge. Then we have my guy Osa over McGovern. Oh, yeah. Osa winning that one. A-gap, B-gap, anything, Even we do some stunts inside. Shoot, I think we can get some pressure in the middle. Most people saying what we want to do here is contain Allen, keep him inside the pocket, force Allen to use his arms and get things there. You can literally roll out the same game plan of what you did with Hurts, but know that this dude can really throw off platform and get that ball there. Picasso Law, baby. Y'all better watch out, man. Yes, indeed. Y'all better watch out for Picasso Law, baby. Hey, yes, indeed. But speaking of that, let's listen to what they have to say about Gilly.
And honestly, Deron Bland has stolen a lot of his ink this season until DK Metcalf. Like, these last two games are clearly Gilmore's best two of the season, right? Am I forgetting anything?
Yeah, this one in particular.
He had a couple crazy picks early in the year.
He did, but this game in particular, the plays that were made, third down plays, fourth down plays, where he didn't look the part of a guy that is on the other side of his career. He's not the league MVP anymore, or what a defensive MVP that he was. But he's still...
That was just 2019.
I know.
Like, it's not that far, not that long ago is my point.
But it's almost like when Jason Kidd was kind of getting up in age as a Maverick.
Yeah.
Yet, when the game was on the line and Kobe Bryant had the ball in the last possession, Jason Kidd was guarding him at the age of 38.
Mm-hmm.
Stephon Gilmore, that play he made with Devontae Smith streaking underneath, again, it looked easy because it happened so fast, but that's Devontae Smith. They drew that up specifically for that moment, for that play, to get 6 yards, 7 yards, whatever it was.
Maybe even for that matchup.
Yeah, exactly. And he made
Devontae can beat him.
Yes, and he made it look so easy.
He close.
No, my thing is now, when you are a veteran guy and somebody call you out, you would save and say to yourself, oh, it's on. I got one more in me, and that's just how it goes, especially when they call you old. And I need for one of these DBs to say, hey, Gilly, you old, man. You ain't going to be able to do X, Y, and Z things. That's what we need. That is exactly what we need in this game. All right, so not to keep y'all up all day, man, what we're going to do here is open up the phone lines for your mind and get things going from there. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Damn! Hey, 100 grand, I haven't forgot about you. We gonna mail that off to you. I seen the hoodie that you sent me. 100 grand was like, I want my hoodie. 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. Let's get it. 100 grand, I feel you. Let's get it.
There are 4 participants in the conference.
4 participants. 657-390-7391. Appreciate everybody. Come on. Right. Trey, you're live. Hold the nation. Baby, talk to me.
Hey.
Hey, what's going on with you?
Well, all I can say is we always test it. Like, I don't get it. Like, why every game we play, we being tested? Like, okay, you said we wasn't going to do anything with Seattle. We beat Seattle.
Yeah.
Oh, they just a 500 team. Wait till they play Philadelphia. Everybody bet it. You the sports world bet it.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia was going to beat us. And no, didn't happen. Now, here come the real test.
Yeah, the real test right here.
Okay, first and foremost, I don't know what everybody else looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to figure out, why do people blow this man up the way that they do? Yeah, Josh Allen got a good arm, but so does a lot of other quarterbacks in this league. And my thing of it is, okay, like, they 7-6. They just made it there.
Yep.
And you literally think, just because we going into their home and Josh Allen supposed to be this gigantic monster, we gonna back down? Y'all literally waiting on Dak Prescott to go back to when Kellen Moore was there.
Mm-hmm.
Those days are gone. We ain't going back, baby. We're going forward.
Going forward.
And everybody better realize we gonna beat these folks down. It's gonna be so crazy. Glenn gonna have a great night. If Malik Hooker be on the field, he gonna get him one. It's defense time this time. Last week it was offense. This week it's gonna be defense.
Yeah.
Mark my words, y'all. They gonna make Josh Allen throw off so many times. Bland gonna have a stellar night. Y'all better make sure y'all put this down. Trey said this. I'm telling y'all.
What you got as a score?
Dallas Cowboys ain't stopping. But them E-girls are. They're going to get beat by Seattle because they still mad. Okay?
Yeah.
And they first game, I don't care if it is in their house, they first game against them hot red Giants. Vito and them going to beat them.
Oh, you think they finna go on a losing streak? Hey, I feel you.
4 in a row. Listen to me, Law. I said this now. I'm telling y'all going to laugh. They're going to lose against Seattle, and they're going to lose against them Giants on that first game in their house.
And ooh.
Put it down.
Hey, I'm going to be pressing Panic Man for them. Appreciate you. What you got for this score? Well, it's still too soon. You call back what, Friday. Callback Friday.
Nah,
And I get
you
you.
the score what it's gonna be.
Oh, give it to me.
What the score gonna be. We gonna beat these folks. It's gonna be 30. It's gonna be 35. I want to say 35-17. That's our score. I'm telling y'all. Everybody think Josh Allen gonna get out. No sir.
No, sir.
All
Okay.
on Sunday, baby. Y'all gonna see it.
Let's get
How
it.
about them Cowboys?
How about her? She said 35-17. I'm going to write that down mentally, and we'll see if we can match that and get that going. I got the 979. What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yeah. I can hear you now. Come on with it.
Hey, this company Cowboy fan, man. Long time listener, first time calling.
Let's get it, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for being a long-time listener, man. Talk to me, man. What's on your heart?
I just wanted to say, man, appreciate everything that you do for Cowboys Nation. You know, I listen to you, I listen to Boss, I listen to Sky.
Yeah.
I listen to all y'all, man. Like, when I'm at work, just chilling.
Uh-huh.
I just want to say, man, I know our Cowboys been looking pretty good, man. Just been doing this thing, defense doing chilling, holding it down like they supposed to. But I think we were really looking forward to trying to see the Diggs brothers go ahead and
Yeah, we were robbed of that opportunity to see Diggs versus Diggs. Oh my God, we were robbed.
But it's all good.
It's all good, man.
We still gonna hold it down. Our defense, they teeter totter a little bit, but they come along just fine as of right now. Mark Force is doing this thing. Our safety's been stepped up in the last game. I want to say, man, I'm so proud of us to beat the Eagles, man. I was trying down, just yapping, man. That's all they did, just yap. But I'm glad we beat them, so we on to the next. So Buffalo, here we come.
There we go, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, and I appreciate you for following the community, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. Y'all keep doing your thing. Salute, man.
No doubt. I was so far ahead of myself, I forgot to let y'all know that we will be taking on donations for my young guy, man, Jax, and they had this. We had some more developing news that he will be entering into hospice. We were live this morning on K104, the radio station here in Dallas. Shout out and salute to Dee in the morning. Shout out to Jay Cruz. Shout out to Mercy, and shout out to Javon from Specialty Media, as well as Superman and of course 2 Live Craig. All right, for having us out at a K104. I want to expound upon this. You guys can be a light and help support. All of the donations can go to their proceeds here to help my guy Jax out. So far, I didn't know that they had this campaign since 2022, and they are right at 10,000. Let's do this. Let's prove to the nation that we all can work together and get things going. He got a $25,000 goal, and if we can get that goal up higher than that, let's see what we can do as a nation. There only been 133 people since they started this GoFundMe account. What I'm gonna do here is share this link in the chat. And if y'all can just give whatever you can give, go reach down in grandma and them couch and pull out $1 or so, man, and just give to my guy Jax. The information is right there, and just let me know, man. Just say, hey, man, I gave to Jax, man. It was $1, man, but it was all I had, man, and that will work, man. That will help them out, especially going through a hospice and things like that. Y'all know I know how much that costs, right? And my mom just went through that too. So before she left this plane, right? So if y'all can, I'm gonna pin it to the top of my my YouTube page, and if y'all can, just support. I'm not asking y'all or begging y'all, but I'm praying that you guys can, just help support and help this young man out as he go through his final minutes here and see what they can do. They are trying anything they can to keep him upright and keep him in good spirits. So if you guys could be a part of that, let me know. Appreciate all of y'all. All right, so back to the next call. I got my guy from the 267. You're live on the Nation. Jay Worthy, talk to me, man.
You already know, Law. You already know what it is, man.
No
It's
doubt.
a beautiful thing you're doing for Jack, man.
No doubt, bro.
It's a beautiful thing. One thing we did talk about was people having the integrity and the morals, because sometimes it could just go beyond football,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And so it's a beautiful thing you're doing for him, for the family, for the nation. And like Law said, nation, let's come together.
Yep.
And let's do that for him. Let's show how strong we are, and that we are the fan base that people think we should be.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So, you know, on another note, coaching matters, Law.
Oh my
Coaching
goodness,
matters.
man! It matters extremely. It do.
When I'm looking at this team and the way it's functioning and operating on offense, we are literally utilizing our star players to their maximum ability, their gifts, their talents, what God gave them. And remember 2 years ago, what Mike said when we lost in that San Fran game 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Said, Yeah, he
Oh,
said
no.
we was using role players as stars.
Oh, you talking about
and
Michael
the
Irvin?
stars-
Oh, you talking about Mike Irvin?
Yeah.
You said Mike. I'm thinking
Yeah, yeah.
Mike McCarthy. It's a lot of Mikes,
let
man.
me say his last name.
You gotta say the
Let me
full
say his
name,
last
you know.
name.
Yeah.
You know, let me put some
Yeah.
respect on that 88 Mike Irvin.
Right.
Like,
I
yeah,
want my flowers while I'm living.
I love it. Good timing, Law. But yeah, that's what we were doing. And it was costing us games, because we was like, why are they not getting CeeDee Lamb in the game at this time? Why we're not utilizing him in this moment? And we're wasting talent, because how long have we wasted Witten, Beasley, Dez, all that talent over the years we have wasted because we was using them wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and situational football, as I was saying.
Yep.
And so when I saw this, when I was watching the last game, when I saw Turpin come around that end around, you know, in the Eagles game, he got like 20 yards, you know, just off that end around. I said, see, we were screaming for this all last year.
Yeah.
My man didn't get a snap or catch into that last game, that San Fran game, and it was all for nothing.
All for nothing, man.
But Mike McCarthy deserves his flowers, man.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
deserves
And
it.
you know what? It just hit me reading the comments here while you talking about that. Somebody literally said it's disrespectful for us to be the underdog. Have you ever think about it's now that you're saying it the way it is? Imagine this: the Bills being 10-3. And the Cowboys were 7-6, and they've been clawing through games, barely winning, and these sorts of things, right? And they put us over the 10-3 Bills. I want us to use this as a weapon, because that's what my guy Jimmy Johnson would do. He would use, I think in 1992, or it could have been 93. Y'all help me out. My memory is slipping. You know, it says 1992. You know where I'm going, right? Not one player on the defense was voted into the Pro Bowl, right? It's not like he cares about the Pro Bowl, but he used that as a motivation to whoop some ass, you know? So it just it literally hit me like, damn, we been disrespected over here.
Law, I'm telling you, I was sitting here listening to your show. I was like, and I'm listening to these 4-letter networks, and I'm saying, but they're one game above 500.
Yeah, they won game. Oh my goodness, man! Now I'm mad because I read that comment. Oh, I'm mad. I should have read that comment before I went live, and I would have gave y'all some more and more energy. But man, it just hit me, man. We the underdogs. Oh my God!
We won game. They're one game above 500. Not just that, we got a quarterback that's leading the league in turnovers. Like timeout. Wait, timeout. So y'all took them out of that box to shell of themselves of who they really are. Because remember, the notion is they are who their record is. They are who they are. all that went away. All of a sudden, he back to his elite status. The team is back on a high horse.
Yeah.
And if they beat the Cowboys, he's the front runner for MVP if he wins on out. And so I was like, wait a minute, but we're talking about a 7-6 team.
Yeah.
Quarterback that's leading the league in turnovers.
My
what are we
God.
talking about? We're disrespecting the integrity of the game, all because they're trying to keep the Cowboys down to a minimum. They're trying
to keep us down. And then think about it. Who had the best record in the league last week?
It was the Eagles.
Right. They had the best record in the league, and that team beat the doggone Bills, right? Did they beat the Bills?
No, we destroyed.
No. I'm talking about that team. That team, the Eagles. They beat the Bills, allegedly. Yeah, allegedly. And we beat. Man, God, that make me mad. Boy, look. If I'm Mike McCarthy, I'm sitting here saying, see, they don't respect us over here. They sullying us. They spitting upon us. They got us as the underdog. But let me tell you about an underdog. Underdog, hear me roar. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Let's go.
Not only do we have the best record in a three-way tie, actually four-way tie,
right,
with the Buffalo Bills, not only do we have the best record, in a four-way tie, we got the MVP front runner.
Come on with it, man.
And so they're nervous. They're scared. I'm telling you, when they start coming to the defense of Dak, of what Scam Newton said.
Scam. Whoa, Scam. Come on with it, man. Yeah. TCB.
They have, at some point of time, they have no choice but to give us our flowers. But they got to keep the controversy going so their network's ratings can sell. But Law, thanks to y'all, you, Boss, Landlord Rome, Sky, Vach, thanks to y'all, y'all, Okoye, y'all, and Foots, y'all bringing it real.
Man, we gonna bring it real, man. Hey, on your way out, man, let me know. Might as well, shoot. Give me your score prediction. Go ahead and give it to me on a Thursday.
Listen. Cowboys use this as motivation. And my heart, what I see is another blowout. And that's by 20 points. Law, you know what I see? I see 41-13.
Yeah. Dang. All right. Let's go, man.
The weather is going to be 50 degrees.
God, no.
Great football for Cowboys.
Let's go, man. Hey, I'll take every piece of it, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right. How about them Cowboys?
How about them? 41-13. Wow. That means, the weather outside is not frightful. Thank you. No fire is so delightful. There's really no place to go. We ain't gonna let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Thank you. And remember, you're listening to the sounds of soft souls. Rain is in the forecast, though. Oh, Dak Prescott, rain, Dakota Prescott is in the forecast. Sidney Jones says looking less and less like Garrett or the Gauntlet, every day. Oh, those things could be a double entendre, though. Yeah. It looks less and less like Garrett, too, but it looks less and less like the Gauntlet of the schedule. Yeah, you're right. We got Common Sense with a super chat, says sent $20 for Jax and shared it on X. Love your Law. Appreciate your Common Sense. I appreciate you. And I remember your story that you told me. So I really appreciate you. And then we have Ernest. Thank you for the $20 super chat, too. It says, Law, he just gave 25. May God bless him and his family. How about them Cowboys? Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, man. And we're gonna try to get Jax the best versions of the Cowboys experience possible that we can, scoop up possible, y'all. I'm trying to say it without shedding tears over here. I got $100 grand with the plan. What's good with you, man?
What's good with you, man? I was going chilling, just listen to the show. And
Yeah.
Spoke me up.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I just gonna let you know that I ain't running like Jonathan Majors, man. I'm gonna stand my ground.
You gonna stand on business?
I'm gonna stand on business over here. Hey, Jonathan, did you see him? I said, man, Jonathan Majors, man, hey, man, Emmitt Smith ain't got nothing on him, dog. You know, hey, Tony Pollard, if you slip, I'm calling Jonathan Majors, man. Hey, he could be a nice halfback for us, bro. Hey, he was running with a 3-piece suit, 100 grand. Did you see the video?
I saw it.
You saw him, and then his stop and go speed. He know how to evade, elude. Hey, I was this close from saying thank you for tuning in to the Law Nation Film Session as we take a deeper look at Jonathan Major. I ain't want them to start counseling me, but I might have to do that film breakdown. Shoot, he was dodging cars and everything, skipping through people, evading traffic.
You got good fast twitch.
Yeah, you got good twitch, man, and the inside movement is there. His plant foot hit ground and struck, and he was able to get up the seam. And hey, she ain't bad either. Shoot, she could be on the relay team. Shoot, she was running with heels, you know, with a 3-piece one of them peacock jackets on. I was like, wait a minute.
You wrong, man.
Then she tagged her friend, and then her friend boyfriend said, let me hit him. He tried to run, but he was like, nah, that Jonathan Major, man, that brother right there, shoot, that ninja there, man, he a full ninja.
It's an evil world we live in.
But man, did he run up an upgrade though? You see good? You see him making good? I was like, God dog, boy, you went from that to that, boy. You better not do anything allegedly to her, because I'm gonna be running after you. A whole bunch of people running after you.
Exactly. But that's what you're supposed to do, man. Upgrade, man. Ain't downgrade. Gotta upgrade.
Yeah, boy. I know I can always get a good chuckle out of you, boy.
Bessie Law, man. Bessie Law.
Yeah. And Megan Thee Stallion, I ain't gonna talk about that, you know. That's it. She going on there. That girl she can't remember all the things she said. You know what I'm saying? That one lady right there, you be sitting there like, man. The Sims like, yeah. Shame on Tori, you know. Yeah. Now, I believe you. Oh my God, man. Hey Megan, we love you still over here, you know, don't fumble that. And we ain't talking about Megan Good, we talking about the Stallion.
You're going to get the Stallion hive after you long.
Man, on your Stallion hive, man. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Look, Luna low. Look, Luna, don't get me, baby. Don't get me now. She said, no. See, Tori in jail right where he belongs. Tori got his hat and grew back and everything. That transplant worked for him. He got braids and everything. I'm like, who braiding them, dog? Who you in jail, man? Who? Oh my God, man. Let me leave. But Tori was in jail though. I'll tell you one thing though. I'm gonna tell you one thing. He was in jail and he gonna say, now the driver gonna talk, the bodyguard and them gonna wanna talk now.
It's too late now, man. You're a little bit too late, girl. Too late.
That joke come out. He come out with a whole memoir and everything. Hey, yeah, I was actually here and I saw Kelsey and them with the piece, but you know, I didn't know what to say.
What? It's too late, dog.
It's too late now. Tori like, hey.
Too late.
But anyway, man, what we got for this, man? I know I owe you a hoodie. You said we gonna win 8 in a row. What was it?
I said we was going to win 8 games, and you said 7.
Yeah.
I said 8, and we won it.
You want to double it?
Held it down. We beat them Eagles.
You want to double it up?
I ain't gonna do you like that.
Nah.
I ain't gonna do you. You already called me out now. I ain't gonna. You see?
All right. So I said we.
Hey, that'll be what, 200 plus more. I ain't gonna do that.
No. Christmas time, man. Yeah. From Jack or anyone else. So yeah, man. So yeah. So we go.
My brother like that, man.
So you won. And you requested a hoodie, right? What was it? A hoodie or something?
Yes,
you said.
Sir.
And it's a large, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. I got you, man. So what about this game? What do you want to talk about this game instead of Jonathan Majors and Megan and them?
Long Nation brought that up, by the way.
Hey, yeah. See, if we were talking about Puff Daddy, then you'd have been in trouble. But you okay, man?
Who that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know who that is.
You crazy, man. But what you got, man? What you got, bro?
I mean, I'm not worried, bro. I think it's going to be a blowout, Law. Like, I just, listen, the team is imploding, Law.
It is.
They're imploding. All it takes is for you to go up 14 points. They're going to break. Stephon Diggs don't want to be there no more. They just barely won that football game. They're on the verge of not even making the playoffs.
Okay.
They're going to quit, man. They ain't got that fight in. They're going to have some fight in them for like the first quarter, but once you go up 20 or go up 14 points, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
They're going to quit. It's going to be a blow, and that's why it's going to be a blowout.
Because they imploded.
They don't got that fight in them. They're going to quit.
Okay. I can see
They're
that.
going to quit, man. I see a blowout, man. I see a blowout. And then the talk going to be, oh, the team quit. The team quit. That's going to be the talk. How they just quit like that. They had to win last week to keep their playoff hopes alive. So they can't lose. So once we put that foot on their neck, it's over.
It's over with. And then you think we don't get no respect out of this one though, right? We don't want to get respect what we do in the postseason.
They're going to push the goalposts along.
Mm-hmm. Because they're going to say, they're going to say the Jets beat them, you know. What's that guy over there? Forgot his name. What's the quarterback name for the Jets? Wilson. Wilson.
They know which 2 different quarterbacks.
Yeah. They're going to say Zach Wilson beat him, so of course Dak can beat him, you know.
Thank you. Well, they hyping them up now. That's what they do. They hype up our opponent and say how great they are. But then when we beat them, all this, you know, well, they had to fight to get in the playoffs. Josh Allen, you know, he's trying his hardest, but the receivers ain't helping him. And maybe a Stephon Diggs would be there more for his quarterback. Then all the stuff come out the next day after we beat them, huh?
Yeah.
They mentioned the Eagles this, the Eagles that. Now the defense, the Eagles play call came out and said I could have called a better game. All this stuff comes out after. I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it. But before we play them, they such great and so awesome and all this and that. But after we beat them, they make all these excuses about this going on, that going on. They say, oh, we tried to tell y'all from weeks ago that they wasn't really a good team. Stop it. Because all going on to the week, you said how great they are.
Yeah.
That's what they do, man. So, you know, listen, man, we ain't going to earn our respect until we lift up that championship, man. That's just what it is.
Hey, as long as the 53 guys or the 47 active day guys know that and the coaching staff know that, then we can get it going. I think we should do that.
I think they do. I think they do. They know. They know. They talk about it. We can't. We're not the '90s Cowboys, man. We need to set forth our own path. They tired of the '90s Cowboys. The '90s Cowboys. No. It's talk about us, and that's how we should be, and that's how they rocking. And I like it. I love it. When we blow the Bills out the water, listen, man. You know they're gonna move the goalposts back. They're gonna move it back. Then they're gonna talk. Watch this week after we beat them. Watch how they talk about Miami. Watch how they talk about how great Miami. Did Miami just lose to the? Come on, man. Then they just lose. But watch what they do, man. But it's a blowout, though. Don't even worry about it.
Definitely, we'll look into that, man. I appreciate you so much, man. We're gonna get to these other callers, man. And hey, resend me your address too. And do you want me to just plug it in? Because through that website, I can plug it in as a gift and send it straight to you.
However how you want to do it.
Okay, good. So it won't come to me in Dallas and then get shipped all the way to where you at on the East Coast. So yeah. It'd be better for me to just plug it in that way.
So I'll send that to you when I get over here.
No doubt, bro. Salute, man. Salute.
All right, man.
$100,000, y'all. All right, so
the conference has been locked.
Let's go. We got Stelios. You're live on the Nation. Uncle Dave, talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Law? I'm calling it right now. 37-13, right off the bat. 37-13. If we get up 17 on them, 17 and nothing on them, it's a wrap. Now, Buffalo's been either barely losing or barely winning. It was with Philly was by 3, they lost. The Chiefs, it was by 3 that they lost. It's 20-17, and Philly was 37-34. Now, if I'm not mistaken, did not Josh Allen have the same? I mean, just about match his interceptions from last year? He's sitting at 14, correct?
Yeah, he's sitting at 14. How many Dak threw last year? Was it 15, 16, 16, something like that?
Dak threw 15.
15.
So Josh Allen has matched his interceptions from last year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they tied.
Dak has reduced his interceptions.
Yeah.
Because they basically tied, but Dak's reduced his by 15, from 15 to 6.
Yeah.
Come on. What else you want? What else you want?
Yeah. I got you right here.
What more do you want from me?
There you go. There you go. But what's the standard length of an NFL field? Between the goal lines is 100.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah. And then it's 10 past that on each side. Now, when 4 games ago, when we beat that team 4 games ago, they changed the goalpost. They push it back another 5. So they add another 10 on each side. With every game that we win, that goalpost pushes up further every 5 yards till it gets to the point now we're underdogs to the Bills. We got to do 150 yards both ways.
Yeah.
Goal line to goal line.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. The goalposts always getting pushed back. Yeah. Now, if all Gilly's got to do is get into Diggs' head. All you got to do is get into his head. Yeah. Because he's a diva. We all know
he's a
diva. You get in his head, you get in his mind. If he does the same thing he did to A.J. Brown, you see what he did to A.J. Brown. He was all in A.J. Brown's head.
Yeah.
And you see how A.J. Brown tried to chest bump him and get up in his face. And then he shut him down twice on that last run. On that last drive of the Eagles. You get into his head, you'll crack his cranium and fertilize his brain with all kinds of doubt.
Yeah,
it will happen. No problem.
It will happen.
Bland has to be careful of Davis because Davis is shifty. He'll end up sit up in the end zone and nobody know it. He'll sneak in there. But Bland's got to be on his game. He's got to be on his game. J-Lou's definitely going to need some daggum help. That's a fact. In that nickel, he's going to
he's going to need some help. When you look at it, and shout out to J-Lou. He been playing. He been playing, but buddy good. 30 what?
Yep. 37-13. That's my prediction. Gilly's going to get at least 1 pick. I'm looking for Bland to get that pick 6.
Uh-huh.
And Odigizua is going to be all over McGovern. I'm going to tell you that right now.
No doubt,
Deuces,
man.
I ain't going to be too many more than Park B's. How about them Cowboys?
How about them, man? Estelios. We call him Uncle Dave over here. We got the 469. What's on your mind? You're live on the nation. Talk to me.
Hey, what's going on, Lo?
Hey, man, all is well. Can't talk to me.
Good. This Moses and everything calling out that.
What's good with you, man? Did you catch K104 this morning?
Oh man, I ain't get a chance, man.
It's all good, man. But talk to me, man. What's on your heart, man, about this game?
I just feel that the Cowboys got it right, and I'm thinking about the Thanksgiving game from years ago. I remember how they came in confident, cocky by the end of the game. So we owe them for that. We can't forget about that. Most importantly, historically, the Cowboys has always performed well, won championships on the Buffalo Bills' head, regardless of the Hall of Fame quarterback they had, right? So how I feel about the game is this is another one for Dak to just perform. If he, 3-4 touchdowns,
yeah,
I actually feel like he's going to do that in this game because he didn't. If you just heard during the press conference after the game, he stated he didn't perform at his best, and just watching you all, watching Sky and watching and watching the film through you all through that lens, and then watching just how the game flowed. They were really taking chances. I felt like after a while they just was trying things for future games, right? After a while, you're seeing Rico, you're seeing Pollard, you're seeing these deep shots. So you start seeing them go off schedule towards the end of the game when they felt the game was intact and in hand. So now, hey, that's kind of opening up. Let's try some things. Let's be aggressive.
Yeah.
So I actually feel that Dak Prescott is going to throw for 3 to 4 touchdowns in this game. And then he's just going to shut up the national media again, and they're going to come up with another narrative. They're going to be writing the narrative as they're watching the game, and that's what you can expect. I also expect a big game from Marquise Bell and these safeties because we're going to rely on them again because you have a similar quarterback to Jalen Hurts as far as just the scrambling and how he can use that RPO to his advantage or just go off kilter. The only difference is, and you already said this quite well, I've heard Foote say it as well, is that Josh Allen is better at his reads than Jalen Hurts. Not saying that Jalen Hurts cannot read a defense, that's what people want you to believe, but Josh Allen is better at that, so they have to be careful. I have confidence in this defense performing again up to par, knowing how they have performed and basically challenging themselves to say, hey, let's do what we do, and let's hold our standard. And we saw it last week. They learned from the Seattle game to be better, like the offense have learned from the 49ers game to be better. So I just feel like the Cowboys will do well. I feel like this may be a 38 to 17 game. Cowboys.
Man, oh man, hey, I would take that all the way to the bank. I'm more of the belief. I don't care if it's 6-3 game and the Cowboys win.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna run it up. But yeah, you right, man. I appreciate you for calling in, Chief.
I appreciate you, Lo.
Thank you, man. Good call from him, man. I just had a little reverb on his end. All right, I got my guy Westmoreland, man. From the 214, you live. Talk to me, man.
The one and only. What's up with it? Can you hear
man, hey, I can hear you, man.
Damn!
I can hear you, fam. Talk to me, man.
Yeah, everybody. Well, you know what I'm saying, Lowland say. Our big text was the Eagles. That's what I was hearing all across the barbershops and stuff when I was getting my haircut. What about the Eagles? Wait till you see the Eagles. Now the Eagles came. Can you pay my boy Uncle? Ain't nobody calling me. Ain't nobody checking up on me. You get what I'm saying, Law? And then now the 4-letter words want to say, okay, the Buffalo Bills. Man, let me tell you something about Josh Allen. He that great white hope that everybody wanted to just love on because he really a white boy. But that boy really trash, really. He throw the same picks that everybody else throw, and they give excuses for him. You get what I'm saying, Law?
Yeah.
So, but this is the time that really is just something else different in the earth with these Cowboys, man. When I see these boys getting off on the field, 3rd and 4, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 9, and they actually making tackles and running to the ball and stuff like that. That's what we need to see.
That's what we need. And that's we need to see. Yeah.
And that's how you win football games. Go ahead, Law.
No. I was just gonna say that even in this game, I'm still got my reservations on my defense on the back end for those big plays, because of the way we play. We do trust our defense to play man to man, but I think the way you beat Josh Allen is to force him to throw into tight windows, and he's overconfident in his arm, and he throw those balls and you keep everything contained, then he will give you a few. And I think that we need to have the same plan similar to what we had at Hurts.
Like Hurts. Yep, exactly. Go ahead and drop our boys, go get into the zones, the hook to curl, and get after them. You know what I'm saying? Make them get uncomfortable, and he going to throw it up there for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But what I was really impressed about, man, was just how we was able to run that ball. Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, running that pill is what's going to really get you where you need to go in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
And the way they did that, man, they really showed us up. You know, they really showed us something about them boys. So, you know what it is. How about them Cowboys? We really rolling. I ain't really worried about nobody else but San Francisco. Really.
Damn. Hey, you bringing back the 90s flavor all the way, man. That's just how it was back then, you know.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like, cause you know, I look at my Cowboys like my child, and they overperformed last week. So I don't need nothing else lesser than that. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, let's go.
And if you're gonna bring that to me, we're gonna go all the way where we need to go. So it's how about them Cowboys? Y'all know what it is. Then too, Law. Man, let's just give you your flowers, Law. Man, I remember when we started out 15, 20,000 subscribers on YouTube, just a little pup. Now we on K104, baby. You know what I'm saying,
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? Old Mississippi boy, man, on down here in Dallas making big things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so you keep doing your thing, man. You know what I always say, roll to 1 million, man.
Let's go.
This is the new network right here. So appreciate it, Law. Shout out to all the Cowboys around the nation. And this gonna be a home game. You know, we've been balling. Everywhere we go, it's home games, baby. So I want y'all to be out for them boys, all right?
Let's get
Cowboy
it, man.
Nation, let's roll. Law Nation, salute, love you, man. You keep doing your thing. Let's go.
Let's go, man. Appreciate you, man.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
And I'm play that every time y'all give me them flowers, man. I would say this, though, I don't mention much of what we do, but I try to keep everything contained. This has been one of those type of years, right? And I appreciate y'all. We done hit a 100K. We done, did all of the crazy good stuff as far as media attention and everything of that nature. The new media is there. I like what I'm seeing out of what Skywalker is doing, Boss Cowboy is doing. I like what I'm seeing and hearing what Okoye is doing. Also, Vach, what he's doing with the volume, and as well as what Jay Tuck is doing with Dez Bryant. And I do like the visible growth of Lord Jesus. What's that guy's name? Oh, Landlord. Yes, that's the Lord that we need to know. Landlord. I like what he's doing, as well as going into another year. And then I'm seeing BLS. She taking a leap of faith and doing her thing. And we got a strong community, right? Craven Cowboys. I love what she's doing. Stars and everybody else, man. If I left out your name, man, charge it to my head, not my heart. So we doing some big movements over here. And I even like what my brother, he's trying to do more and more content, even though he picked the wrong team, I like seeing and hearing him doing things. So let's go. Trap. Yeah. West Coast Cowboys. Yeah. Let's not leave him out. He's a very, very, wonderful content creator, man, that's doing unbelievable work. So yeah, we getting it out of the mud the best way. Stargazer, yeah, that lady, that Bear 24, yes indeed. All right, let me see who we got. I got my guy from the 614. You're live, man, Montana, man, 808. You're live on the Nation.
How you doing, brother? Congratulations to your studio, man. It was beautiful to see that.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I love what you're doing with Brother Jax over there, man.
Yeah.
I lived through some similar situations with some close family members.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what he's going through. I'm glad he's fighting, and I want him to keep fighting because in my soul, I feel like he's going to get that second chance somewhere, just the way we all gravitating to him. It's a universal law to that.
Yeah.
And Joe Jones have found out the hard way. And now he's repenting. And I said the only way Dallas can even get any chances in this league is he's going to have to repent. And he saw that, and he's repenting. Universal law, man.
Yeah, you're right.
A lot of fans is talking scary, talking about, oh, man, it's a road game. Okay, well, they have a turf field, if y'all didn't know that.
Yeah.
Dallas is 22-0 on turf.
Yeah.
They are fast. They are physical. The Bills are not as physical. They're physical, but not as physical as Dallas, especially with losing a lot of key pieces, man. They got a lot of key pieces that on that defensive side that can match the intensity of Dallas. But let's keep it real and let's keep it all the way short. Dallas is on fire right now, man. They gelling at the right time and they peaking right before January, which I said in the offseason where Dallas is going to do. They're going to peak in December. It was a new offense. I see a lot of San Fran fans still stuck in week 5.
Yeah.
We're in week 14, man.
Yeah. You ain't the same team from week 5 to week 14. Now granted, they beat us. You know, they beat us bad. Fair and square. You know, the Eagles couldn't say that, but they beat us fair and square. And the next time around, we played different. We played different since then, and they opened up the playbook and they said, "Hey, Dak, here the keys go." You know.
Yes, sir. And you know, I just want Cowboy Nation to keep standing behind your quarterback, man. This is the most I've ever seen the nation together standing behind the quarterback. I mean, you got your few loose boats here and there, but they'll tighten up soon. You know what I'm saying? So just keep standing behind your quarterback and your team, man. Believe in your team, man. Stop salivating over others, man.
Yeah.
What we got in front of us, we might not see again.
Yeah. You're
so
right.
enjoy what you got in front of you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the same way with life. If you got a loved one that you loving, man, give them their flowers while they here, man. Not when they gone.
Yeah.
Hey, go Cowboys, man. I'm not gonna give no score prediction because I already know what our boys gonna do.
Appreciate
I said
that. Let's go,
I
man.
don't need no score prediction. I know what our boys gonna do. Let's go Cowboys. Stand up, man. Stop being scary, y'all.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
No doubt, man. My God. Yes, indeed. I got the 936 you in the mix, and then we will have Banks from the 757. But 936, you live on the nation. Talk to me, man.
All I ask is when I lay my head down on that pillow at night, and I gave it all I had.
Yeah, all right.
All I ask.
Yes, indeed, man. That's what we want. Let's all look at the end of the day. We just want win, lose, or draw. We just want our team to compete. We would take that. We would just take that. We would take the team competing. But we greedy a little bit. We greedy. We want to win though. But we want our team to compete.
We definitely want to win. But I'm gonna start getting my score prediction. It's gonna be a little crazy. I feel like it's gonna be like 34 to 17. I'll probably hit two field goals somewhere in there from about 45 to 50, you know, just keep the record going, keep the streak going. And then I feel like it'll probably be a little sticky in the first half. I feel like they'll come out, probably hit us with everything they got. You know, we'll probably, you know, it'll probably look a little sticky in the first half. You know, they might score on us real quick, and then after that, you know, we're gonna come back and adjust, and then it's gonna be from the third quarter on after that, even the end of the second quarter around 3 or 4 minutes is gonna look like a completely different game. It's gonna be probably over for them. And one thing I want to do, I want to put that whooping on Diggs, because like I keep saying, he a diva. He don't like that pressure.
No, he don't like that.
Hey, them Cowboys, they hitting too. That's one thing I like. With Hankins being out, I feel like it'll probably be a little gritty up the middle too. That's why I'm saying it's gonna be a little sticky in the first, because you know they'll probably have to adjust. And you know, Cook here a pretty good running back, but I give them they'll probably win the first quarter. After that, it's gonna be a shutout.
No doubt, man.
17-34.
17-34. Hey, we gonna write that down mentally, man. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I got the Banks, man, 757, man. You're live on the nation. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Talk to me, man.
You found it to me, man. I was waiting, man. So like when the kids are in the car, you tell your parents you want McDonald's, man. They just keep passing them.
I know, right, man? That line be long, man.
McDonald's at home, man.
Yeah, we got McDonald's at the home. Yeah, you got food at the crib. Don't need to go to McDonald's. Them kids be knowing all of the fast food joints, don't they? What you got, man?
Yeah, my daggone phone, my Bluetooth went out.
No, you good. You good.
Nothing, man. Yeah, man. Just hey, man. Like my man just said, man. Stop being scared, man. Listen. We already got these networks not believing in us. I don't care what they say, but like you keep saying, man, they keep moving the goalpost on us, man. Last week it was the Eagles mad. The Eagles coming off a loss, they mad. They mad. And like we can't come out there and be physical too. Like I knew we would be. Now that this week they playing Josh Allen, the Bills, they trying to fight for the playoffs. Man, we don't care nothing about that.
We don't care.
They still got Josh Allen as a elite quarterback. They got Josh Allen as a elite quarterback. No matter how many interceptions he throws, no matter how bad he plays, he's still elite. Josh Allen to me is not elite, man. My closest homeboy, he's a Bills fan, man.
Right.
I'm talking about a diehard Bills fan. And he does not like Josh Allen. He don't care about Josh Allen. He said, I don't see what they see in him. He said, I don't see what they see in him.
Yeah.
He said, he makes poor decisions, and I do believe that's going to carry on this week as far as his decision making, man. But the key to the game to me, man, is going to be on defense, and it's going to be like you said, our back end, man, our safeties, man. I think our safety plays on,
I think I lost you, Banks, man. Yeah, you're going into a dead area. But, yeah, the key is that right there, bro. And I think that if we just take care of business, TCB and SOB, stand on it, then everything else will work its way out. I think that we have more firepower on offense than they have on defense as far as their secondary. They do have pieces, but no one really scares us. We just got to go in there and dominate the moment, man. You still there? There you go. All right. Well, Banks, man, appreciate you, man. We lost Banks, man. We got for the 254, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Prize Picks. You in the mix. Talk to me.
Hey, all Nation.
What's going on? This is John. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for jumping in.
I was in the phone line a while ago. Mm-hmm. It kicked me out.
It kicked you out? Yeah. Yeah, sometimes that happen, John. Yeah, these phone lines, Yeah, they will kick you out of it. But what you got for the show today?
Yeah, you saw my DM your post on Twitter about that constant guy.
No, I didn't get a chance to see that one. You said you sent it to my Twitter?
Yeah.
I'm going to check it as soon as we get off live, and then I'll read it from there. But what you got for the show today, John?
And about that and some more stuff, I saw you and him and his dad. His dad, I guess, and we're talking about his health and stuff.
Yeah.
I said I got to put something into that underneath that DM and stuff.
And it's on my Twitter page, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out, John.
About this game coming up. It would be 40 degrees outside.
43 to what?
No.
Oh, you talking about 40 degrees outside?
Yeah, outside.
I mean, is the weather gonna be nice for us, John? I think that this football is good football weather anywhere between 45 to 50, maybe 60 degrees from what they are saying. But what do you have for the score prediction for this upcoming game, John?
I think we're gonna put up by 37 to 26.
37-26. Man, look, everybody got his own 37 groove. So if that happened, man, I'm gonna be sitting out here, man, really, really dancing around in this studio over here. And we're working on some other stuff too, man. I can't wait to show it to all of you all.
Yeah. I thought you put somehow Dak Prescott was up there with supporting him. Dak.
Oh yeah, Dak. You talking about Dak supporting Jack? Yeah. We saw that. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, most certainly. And now that I hit you, now that it hit me, yeah, 2 Live Craig is a wonderful guy that works out with most of these players during the off season. He helped train Trey Lance on this team and a few other players with this team. And him and Jax, they go all the way back, and now it's a possibility that Jax will be able to go to the game with him on December the 30th on the Detroit game as well. So I appreciate you so much, man, for calling in, John. I really appreciate you for your support.
Why you stop in the middle of the highway? I thank you for all you doing for me.
Yes, indeed.
For us.
I try, John. I try to do it all.
I appreciate what I see and what both Cowboy and All Nation you and I went back. I went back to the December of last year game against the Eagles in December, and I hope we do this in Buffalo.
Let's go. Let's get it, John. We gonna do it, man. Hey, before you go, man, let me hear you say it from the top of your lungs, man. How about them Cowboys?
How about the Dallas Cowboys? Go Cowboys!
Let's go, man. Let's go. That's John, y'all. Appreciate John, man. Always calling in with the passion and all what he brings to the table, man. That's my guy. I got from the 929, you're live on the Nation, brought to you by Prize Picks. You in the mix.
Wow.
What's good with you, man? Talk to me.
Man, so we got a man who quit in the Super Bowl calling my quarterback a game manager. I don't like that.
You talking about Cam?
I don't like that. I'm talking about Cam. See, I like Cam, and I didn't want to do this to Cam, but bro,
man, we
saw you quit in the Super Bowl.
We fought for Cam.
We saw you quit in the Super Bowl. We did. Hey, man, leave Cam alone. Hey, he quit on the ball. Hey, look, man. Hey, look, bro. At the end of the day, you quit. Was that a game-changing moment? For the Broncos, it was. Anyways. Anyways.
It's crazy,
all
man.
The media, it is. It is. It's crazy that we're in this moment. If you guys pay attention to the laws of the world, the fighters, the Okoye, this Cowboys content is good, and they've been telling you since offseason, this is what they do. Listen to the callers. This is what they do. They will hype these teams up. We're literally underdogs to the Buffalo Bills. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, we the under that I was cool, man. I was cool. Now you reminded me, man. Now I'm back mad.
No,
you know?
I've been waiting on the phone this whole time to get this off because I got in. I got into the live stream at the last possible second, right when you hit the phones, and then it popped up on my phone that we are underdogs. And I'm like, how are we underdogs? And we just so-called the number one team in the NFL, and not just beat them.
Beat the brakes, man. Look, it is what it is, man. It's giving me that we're looking for revenge. It's giving me that, hey, we want to be able to let people know, all right, cool, y'all got us as underdog? Well, we're going to see how these underdogs going to bite now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I'm trying to stay like Sky in one game at a time, but I will say this. They call us annoying. Mm-hmm. But see, they do it to themselves by keeping us in their mouth. But okay, keep doubting us, because all y'all gonna do is find out just how annoying we are. Bet not let us win the Super Bowl, because I'm going crazy. You think we're annoying now? I tell my family, I tell my friends, I'm like, it ain't the same if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Patriots win the Super Bowl, everybody else. I said if we as the Cowboys win the Super Bowl, watch the world burn, because we gonna go crazy for for this 20 plus 30 plus years of y'all talking crap. We gonna let y'all have it. So keep on down this. Yes, we are underdogs. And by the way, Law, they're right. We haven't played nobody. We'll see the 49ers in the playoffs.
Let's go.
Call me Omnia Cowboys Nation. One love.
No doubt, man. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah. Cam trying to do everything and anything to get those ratings and views, man. You know, Cam got one on the way as well. You know, he tried to compete with Dak Prescott, you know, so he got a baby on the way. I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, by the way, but his lady, I think, but she's popular. She's out there talking. She's a comedian. Jasmine is her name, and she got a whole full belly out there, and she's talking, you know. So he getting hit left and right. I'm just like, God dog. And then Cam with Charlton White, and Cam doing his for the views, you know. He doing it for the views. Yep. And Jazz, she better watch out, you know. She better watch out. Yes, indeed. I ain't gonna go deep into that conversation. You know, she a comedian. I don't want her to come at me. But I got J May, and then I have Coach Marv, and then I have VIP. These are the last three that's been holding it down for this long of a time. 774. You're live. J May, you're live.
Yes, sir. Man, hey, listen, Law. I understand that everybody got a job to do, but man, these full networks, man, these channels got to stop with all this nonsense already.
Yeah.
You know, they keep talking about the Cowboys of old. This is not the Cowboys of old. Mm-hmm. Okay. First of all, you get the offense on the field, we're gonna score. Mm-hmm. You get the defense on the field, we can score. You want to play the field position game? Our kicker's going to kick it from midfield. This is not the same Cowboys.
Yeah.
So if they want to keep going with that, that's fine. And and as far as this whole Dak thing goes, man, Joy better get off, man. I don't know what Dak did to that poor woman, but she needs to stop, man. Because he's on a whole different level.
He is, man, and
he's on a whole different level. We're used to seeing, you know, we've seen Dak in his troubled times where, you know, he didn't trust his receivers. He wouldn't throw it to the receiver unless that receiver was wide open. But now he's trusting his receivers. He's trusting his offensive line. Man, it's the only team right now that can beat us is us.
Yeah, I mean, we so good. Think about this. I was watching the play the other day of Cavante Turpin. Did you know he ran like 21 miles per hour on the end around? You remember that play that he did? And the Cowboys didn't go back to it. So I'm thinking that, like, the Cowboys know for sure if they ever really, really, really need 15 to 20 yards, they'll do that play. I think that play is damn near unstoppable. I would do that play to the right, to the left, to the right, until they stop it. And I think that's what I think we are, to the degree, saving a few of those little plays like that, because Cavante Turpin is too fast, bro. Too fast. Too fast to capture around that edge. And I think that's what we're doing. So if we get his touches, I say in this game, even if he gets 2 or 3 touches, he's going to take the top off of that defense, especially how they pursue.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Hey, once again, I just want to tell you, I'll piggyback off everybody else what they're saying, and keep up the outstanding work. And I can't wait to listen to you on Sunday in this game, man. It's going to be a great game.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
Thank you so much, Jay. Yeah, it's a good call.
Love you, bro.
No doubt, man. So, yeah, we do got some play. We got some plays up our sleeve that's untouchable. Untouchable, man. The dude ran 21 miles per hour, and they stopped it. They were like, man, we ain't going to show everything, but we just going to let the Eagles know if we really want to scap y'all, we can, you know. So I do like that aspect out of Mike McCarthy. But to a degree, I'm sitting there like, man, let me see it again. That play was just so sweet, man. Let me see it again. And every now and then, have y'all ever noticed, even when Lamb is not getting or going, they put him in the backfield and he do that play too. So, and I think we did it only one time with Cooks this year. Cowboys, man, we can run at will, and we can do those outside runs at will. In a pinch, if we ever need 9 or 10 yards or 11 yards, depending on where we at on the field, I need to see that play a little bit more, you know. And I think the Cowboys will utilize and use those plays. 803, Coach Marv, you're live, you're lit, you're on the nation. Talk to me.
What's going on, Law? I sent you something in your inbox on Twitter that I wondered, because I know the Cowboys teams are looking for what we need to do in Buffalo. And this is not a scared guy talking. I've never been scared of being a Cowboy fan. I've been a realistic Cowboy fan.
Right.
And understand that what happened last week is last week.
True.
You got to pay the bills every week.
Yep.
So
rent due. Weekly.
I sent you something that was the 10 ways, the 9 things you need to do to gangster win road wins.
Okay. I'm finna pull them up right now. Hold on. Let me read them out. Give me 1 second here. I got them right here. It says how the gangster road win. You said defense must be solid. Number 1. Let me read it from 9 all the way down, and then we go to number 1. Okay. You said number 9, dog mindset. Number 8, red zone is a must win. Number 7, special teams win field positions. You're right with that. Give us a short field. Number 6, run game commitment, okay? Or the commitment. Yeah, commitment. Number 5, explosive plays, win momentum battle, right? Win that part of it. That's on offense and defense. 4, turnovers. Win the turnover game. 3, physicality, a gangster must, and on top of that, number 2, TOP, control, crowd, and tempo. That's time of possession. And number 1, most importantly, defense must be solid, because defense win championships but also win games. So, yeah, that is a great recipe right there, Coach Marv.
Yeah, because when you go into the hostile territory, regardless of what we say Buffalo is, I don't get into this Josh Allen, Dak Prescott talk, because I understand where it's coming from.
Right.
It's a Cowboy quarterback thing. I mean,
right.
It's this every Cowboy just being in the best team, best organization in sports. You're going to get that heat, and they're always going to try to compare other guys and promote other guys. But I don't say Josh Allen is garbage. I'm not going to be that person that says that, because he is a good quarterback. Now, I just talk about when they talk about elite status, what is the real definition of elite status? I don't think he's no better than Dak, or probably Dak is a little bit better than him. He does some things that Dak can't do, and Dak does some things that he can't do.
Right.
But I'm not saying but I don't want to put Dak as a point and say, oh, man, he's worse than that. No, Dak is probably better than he is. So that's the only problem I have when they do that comparison about Josh Allen. But Josh Allen can beat you, and he can have great games, and he is a good quarterback.
True.
But it's these things that I put on this list is where you limit and you make him press, and then he turns the ball over. As my evaluations of the Buffalo Bills are not a team that likes to strike offensively. They're going to just move the ball up and down the field, and they're very patient. That's what Josh Allen is at his vulnerable point, because he gets to a point where they want big plays, and he's looking for big plays all the time.
Yeah.
And if you look at any team that has had success against them, they have limited big plays, and eventually he starts turning the ball over, or they start not converting on third down because they're looking for that big play, and they'll lose time possession. Games that they have been beat bad, they have lost time possession. Games that they control time possession, they are hard to beat. Games that you give them big plays, they are very hard to beat.
Right.
So you on the road, and when you go on the road, there's a different philosophy that you have to take when you're playing in the conference in your own home. When you go on the road, you go into somebody else's living room, and you're trying to go in there and sit on their couch, grab their remote, change their TV, and tell them to get you to get them something out the refrigerator.
Right.
So you gotta have that gangster mentality, and you have to, these 9 things that I had on that list. If you go in there with that mentality and forget about what you have done previously, this league is a week-to-week league. You can look like a great person 1 week and not come in with that same mentality next week, and we have seen it before, and you can get big. Not saying you're not a good football team, but if you don't come in with the right mindset and come in and play honest, strong football,
right,
anyone can beat you. And this team is a dangerous team, but I think we got the capabilities, we got the talent by far. We're more talented, but we have to come in and we have to gangster the victory. And at this part of time of the season, right, I don't care what you said, Law, if it's by a half a point or if it's by a third of a point.
Yeah.
Go in, gangster your victory, and move on to the next week.
Yeah.
That's your mentality. If you go into this game, go in there, do these 9 things that I have on that list, and control time possession. Defense got to travel. Be physical and do these things and stop these explosive plays by Buffalo. Yes, and one of the last things you said about the passing game.
Yep.
If you look back at their teams that are able to run the ball against them, when Philadelphia started to hurt Buffalo,
right.
They were in this thing about they wanted to throw the ball down the field with Jalen Hurts, and then they left the run alone until they realized and said, wait a minute, we can run the ball against them. Right. And when they started to run the ball against them in that third quarter, they opened up and scored on 3 possessions. This team is vulnerable in the run and allowing big plays in the run game, and that will make your pass game strike for big plays. But you can't go in that team in Buffalo and throw it 45 times and not have time possession and win in Buffalo. That's a product of destruction.
No doubt.
Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you,
always,
Coach.
Man, go Cowboys. We're going to come out with a victory.
No doubt. That's Coach Marv, y'all. Appreciate you, Coach Marv. No rebuttal to what he said there. Hey, y'all be sure to jot down those 9 things right there. Most importantly, man, defense solid. I trust this offense. I trust this offense to score points, especially on this Bills defense on the outside. They have a good interior, but we can still run on those boys. But I do trust this offense to score points, but I just need to have my defense to play solid. And the way we operate in our special teams on field goals, if they kick that thing over to us, all we need is about 30 to maybe 40 yards to get into field goal distance, right, if it's a touchback. So a touchback, all we need 30 to 40 yards. We already in field goal distance, you know. That's what I will say from here. Roy said he don't trust Dan Quinn. You know, hey, keep an eye on him. You know, that's all I can say. You know, keep an eye on him, you know. That's how we got to treat Dan Quinn with the way I trust Mike McCarthy a little bit more now with his concepts and principles. Not saying that, you know, Dan Quinn is a lesser coach than Mike, but that's just how my trust is with this team. And I got my guy VIP, man, from the 860. You're live on the Nation. Talk to me, man. You're the last caller in the building.
Law. They talk a lot of itch, but that's after I'm gone. They fear me in a physical form, Law. I'm troublesome.
You troublesome.
Law, I love you, Law. Keep doing what you do. I got 3 points. I'm cooking right now, Law. So you know I'm a single father. I got to cook some. I'm multitasking.
What you cook? What's on there? What's up? What you cooking though, man? What you cooking there? What you cooking?
Oh, I'm frying up some buffalo wings right now, Law.
Oh, okay. You cooking wings and things.
Wings
okay.
with some hot sauce, Law. That's what I'm making for me and my little man.
Okay.
Anyway, respectfully, let me move on. What if I told you, Law, your quarterback had 14 turnovers, 13 turnovers, 16 turnovers, 18 turnovers, and 19 turnovers his first 5 years?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Would you say that's consistent to you, Law? Does that sound like consistency?
Yeah. And break it down.
But you want to paint a narrative about my goddamn quarterback, Law. Speaking of my quarterback, I want you to cue up my quarterback and what he said, because he has the same mentality as VIP. He said he should have dropped 50. Did he not, Law?
He did say it. Yeah, he did say that.
So that tells you great minds think alike, Law.
Yeah.
Law, I don't need flowers, Law. I don't need the flowers. I don't need a hoodie. I don't need no flowers. All I know is me and Dak have that same mentality that we could put a 50 at will at anybody. And whether it's at home, whether it's at I love B-Lo. And if you're from New York, I have family out there. Isaac, he been texting me all this B-Lo. I call Buffalo B-Lo. That's what we call in the street. And he been texting me all this B-Lo stuff. B-Lo, woo. Law, we going to put up 50.
Wait. Hold on now. Hold. You said that we finna put up 50 points on the Buffalo Bills?
50. He won't have 3 turnovers, Law.
They got the number 5. They got the number 5 defense in the league now. We gonna put up 50.
I wouldn't give a damn. They don't have a pass rush, Law.
Oh, number 9 defense. Number 9 defense. Yeah, they got top 10 defense. So if they do that, man, look, you can go punch a ticket for Vegas, man. We gonna be there. If they do that against one of the better teams in the league, man, yeah. So you saying what's gonna be?
Time, Law.
Statement
they
time.
said Philly wasn't enough to make a statement.
New York
So
sweeping.
all right, we got a statement for you. So we going to be low. It's gonna be 40 degrees. And we gonna cook them up like these wings I'm cooking right now, Lord.
What's the sides, man? Or you just gonna eat just straight wings, man? We got
some rice and beans, some greens, because you know greens help you grow, Lord.
Okay, yeah.
Got some cornbread brewing in the oven, Lord. Yeah, single dad. That's how I move, Lord.
Cornbread. Oh, maybe. Hey, man. Hey, I would say save me a plate, but man, you know I'm way over here in Texas, though, man. So. Hey, little man gonna be eating good, man. You know.
Yeah, he finishing up his homework. We good, Lord.
Who is his favorite player? Who is his favorite player?
Who is his favorite player? I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna bring him on.
Yeah.
Because I already know what he's gonna say, but I already have a. Law Nation wants to know who's your favorite player. CD. I know it. CD.
CD
Lambo.
CD, man. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. If the Cowboys put up 50,
not if,
when, I'm gonna talk to my guy 2 Live Craig who trained with CD, right? And we're gonna see if we can get CD to FaceTime him, you know. And if I can't get that going, I'll see if we can get a CD jersey, because 50 points, man. I'm gonna try, and right hand to the man. I'm gonna try. I'm right hand to the man. But if not, for sure, we gonna have this camp during the off season, and I'm gonna hold you to it, and we gonna make sure we get you out here so you can go to CD Lamb's camp. We gonna do something like that. 50 50? Come on, man. CD for a TD. Let's go, man. I appreciate you, bro. For real, for real.
I love you, Lord. All I gotta say is no Slurpees allowed, Lord. No Slurpees, Lord. How about them Cowboys? I ain't a killer, but don't push me, Lord.
Yes, indeed. Don't push this, man. Yo, let's go, man. Let's go. Appreciate him, man. If we put up 50 points on the Bills.
Goodbye.
Boy, I love losing Super Bowls. That's what the Bills stands for, too, by the way. Boy, I love losing Super Bowls, you know. Man said 50. Yeah, 50 Cent going to come on up out of there, you know. That's going to be crazy, y'all. We started off with 133 donations, and we ended today with 145 donations. I really, really, really appreciate y'all so much for y'all support for the nation as well as for Jax, man. I appreciate y'all so much for what all y'all do. Speaking of that, the network's been listening. My guy hit me up, Jay Versick. He said, "Law, man, they listen to you, bro." He says, she quoted you pretty much bar for bar. Comparison, the thief of joy. They watching. Watch this. Listen to
Dak
this.
has been playing the best football of his career. He's always been good, but right now, this year, this moment, this stretch, he's been great. Mm-hmm. And this is, I think, why the animosity with the Dak conversations always come up. Because as soon as Dak starts doing great, we go, boom. Boom. We got to compare him to Mahomes. Boom. We got to compare him to Josh Allen. Yeah. We got to compare him to Joe Burrow. We got to compare him to Why can't he just exist in his own goodness, in his own greatness? It's always a comparison. Comparison is the thief of joy. Allow Dak Prescott to be good and have his moments before we start comparing him to somebody else. But we're
No doubt. So I think I took a clip of it and then watch me. So when I say comparison, robbery, the comparison is the thief of all joy, because what will happen here is you start looking at yourself and start looking at everybody else and say, well, when I was at this age, I was able to do that, or when this guy was at this particular part of his life, he was able to excel there. And then when you look back at it, you sit back and say, man, I fooled around and didn't enjoy the moments that I was in because I stayed comparing myself to someone else.
And this is
Now, we don't have to listen to her say that again, but it's always a joyous moment knowing that people listen, right? And I tell people all the time, it is, and comparison is their job, right? Is what they supposed to do, is what we talk about all the time. And it is a robbery. For those who want to know where we got that slogan from, is Theodore Roosevelt, and y'all can let me know if he's a president or used to be a president. So maybe I need to start quoting where I get my quotes from. But at the end of the day, joy is all around us. And we should enjoy this moment. Football is very cycling. Football is very short. But I would take the flowers. I would never, ever, ever be mad at someone for taking some of the things that I do. Oh, nothing put a big smile on my face when I see someone using some of the materials that I say or do. I want it. I want the essence of Law Nation to be felt all over the world. And then when somebody like Jay Versick or someone like another person that followed the channel say, hey, that's Law Nation right there. They got that little bit from Law Nation. Put a smile on my face. Make my teeth whiter. Yes, indeed. It makes me rise up to the attention and my mindset is going. So salute to Joy. We know she listened. We know she watching, but she's not the only one. It's not by chance that we got these type of numbers this year. And I'm going to see if I can pull them up. I'm not the one to gloat. I'm not the one to pull up these type of things. For 2023, we did 29,000 or 22,000. We did 225 million. We did 1.2 million likes. I appreciate that. We did over 100,000 shares. And the grind is necessary. The comments could be a little bit better, right? Y'all comment a little bit more. The subscriber count could be a little bit higher, but that's okay. I know that there's millions of people watching. Because I know that 22,000 people that subscribed this year. Over 1 million people watch because we got, I'm going to pull up one more time, 25.1 million viewers. Unless that's 22,000 people watching it over and over and over again. But that's okay. My name is my name. And it will remain the same. Law Nation. I was a little nervous going into the radio station K104, just a little bit. But before I made it through the door, somebody at the bank said, hey, I know you Law Nation. That knocked down some of the nervousness. Got on the elevator, made it through the other door. That's Law Nation. What's good? And I said, shoot, if one more person acknowledge me, I'm going to walk in this thing like I own the building at that point. Law Nation. Oh, shoot, this building belongs to me. So it's good to see that my good name is out there. And I try to do my best to help elevate anyone and everyone, whether or not they give me the credit or not. And I'm glad that you guys are going to be able to put a smile on my guy's face. Jax. Appreciate y'all so much for y'all support. If you want to give your support, whether you got $1, 50 cents, 1,000, a stack, one of y'all got some of that prize pick money, donate it over to him. His mom is going through the rough time and rigorous time. So y'all make sure y'all help support. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, as we depart, I always like to say these quotes because I was down and out once upon a time. I was sleeping out of my car once upon a time. I had a jacket just like this that I would put on and walk out, and people say, man, I wish I was you. Are you for real? Yeah, I wish I was you. Nah, you don't know what I've been. You don't know what I'm going through. Yeah. That was about 15 years ago. But I would tell you guys that heart, determination, mindset got me to where I'm at. Sweat equity got me to where I'm at. Being able to walk through doors and they hold them for me from the grind that we put together got me to where I'm at. God and all of his flavor got me to where I'm at. Let me rewind this music. I need a longer outro. I got the world's longest outro, by the way. If you got to go, go. If you want to stay to the end, stay. But I'm glad that we now got all of our comments under one house right now. And I'm glad that we got this pace going.
Right. I want my flowers while I'm living.
If you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, we'll be back live again, ladies and gentlemen, me and the Twin Maker a little later on tonight. I forgot to throw that in there. So if you want that thing bad enough, whether it be a thing you go out there and fight for, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad, that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out there and sweat for it and fret for it and plan to lose all terror of your mind, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope and confidence and stern pertinacity, if neither cold, poverty or famish or fame or the sickness of your mind, body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want, if dogged and grim and besieged and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation, And anyone that's listening, anyone with doubts, anyone with these thoughts in their mind that they can't make it, just open up your heart and your mind to it. It will happen to you. Doors will open up for you. Opportunities will knock at the door, and all you have to do is just walk through it. They say the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the mighty. Just keep enduring, keep fighting. Let no be your vitamin. I'm talking to someone, even if I talk to just one person, if they can just believe. All I'm looking for is a few people. Not everybody, just a few people. To take heed to this message. Store it in your heart. I don't care if it's the same message over and over again. Take heed to what we're saying. I know I'm touching someone right now. I know I'm operating through the Spirit with someone right now. Let's continue to grind. Let's continue to push. There's people going through real life situations right now. And the only escape hatch that they got to go through is listening to some guy with a beard and a smile. With hope that we can make it through this day to live to fight another day. To keep pushing, to keep moving, even when we're tired and we don't want to. Nobody put a gun to our head to talk about this. So we move and operate freely. You don't have to go behind a paywall to listen to this. You don't have to go and subscribe to listen to this. It's all free. And I really thank y'all so much for your support. That's why we did 25 million. That's why Roku knocked on the door and Amazon knocked on the door and said, hey, we want some of this, Law. Let us get in on this. Come on, get in on this. That's why Facebook reached out to me personally. Instagram, TikTok, because they want to get in on this. But most importantly, the nation, Cowboy Nation, we're here to stay. We're unstoppable when we all work together. That's why we got that studios rocking and popping. Because your gift shall make room for you, and it will. Can't stop a tank with no key. I really thank you all for yours. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. I just need Jerry to reach out now. Jerry! Jerry! Reach out to your boy, man. Roll those credits. We up out. Peace. I had to. I tried my best. Literally, I thought I wasn't going to press this button. I had to.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You going to clap the hat one more time?
Y'all let me know if it's getting too old, man.
Let's go, birds, fly, Eagles, fly, stuff.
Oh, there's a double whammy. Come on, dance to the beat, man. Charge it to the game. One more time, one more time, one more time. Y'all okay, y'all okay? One more time with Montisha. Montisha.
Let's go, birds.
Hey, man, I gotta get on up out of here, Lord. Hey, it's amazing how I can be serious and I just turn on to the laughter, you know. Hey, man, y'all, I promise y'all, man, I don't be feeling good, man. But I just played that little clip, and the dude was like, just pay attention to the dude. Dude was like, baby, that's not how you spell Eagles. Or he was like, dang, that's how you spell Eagles? He the whole time. Pay attention. Pay attention to his face, y'all. Pay attention to his face. One more time. Watch him.
Let's go Birds. ELVS.
Did y'all pay attention to the smooth face? Hey, he got that backwood. He been smoking the doggone Black and Mild, the wood tips. He got the wood tips, man. That's why them lips black. Oh, no. He's smoking the plastic one. That's what make them lips black. But he gonna go home. He gonna go roll some more. Then one more time. Because he like, man, dog, did I smoke too much, man? Did she smell that? Did she smell that right? Come on. Look, one more time. Man, let me get on up out of here. Oh, here we go. I'm up out, man. I got to dip, man. I can't play the other songs. I got to go. His face all the time, y'all. Oh, my goodness, man. She got to go. Yeah. Until next time. Salute. Hey, if I offended anyone, charge it to my head, not my heart. But try to do the wooden tips. You know, they're a little bit better than the plastic ones. I heard.
We answered, I talked stuff, I thought we had it, but it goes to show you who's a better team, and I'm sticking Cowboys.
You're crying.
I'm hurt. I love my Eagles. I don't believe it.
You gonna flap the hat one more time for the Eagles for the hard fight they did?